If you open social media every day, scroll for hours, see stories, reels, posts, but never hit that little blue button to share anything, you probably feel a very specific type of guilt. Society has a word for you: lurker. They tell you that you're passive, boring, disconnected, or worse, that you're hiding something. You watch everyone else live out loud while you stay silent, and deep down you wonder, why can't I just post like normal people? But you're forgetting something important. The people who never post aren't broken. They're not antisocial. They're not lazy. They're operating from a completely different psychological architecture. Psychology calls this the observer mindset. While the world is addicted to broadcasting, you're addicted to understanding. You consume content at 10 times the depth most people do. You notice patterns others miss. You see the performance behind the post, the curated happiness, the subtle cries for validation, the comparison traps. This isn't shyness. This is strategic restraint. In a world where everyone is screaming for attention, silence is power. Look at your social media profile. Empty feed. 0 stories in 6 months. No birthday posts. No vacation pics. No currently feeling updates. Society says you're missing out. You feel like your digital life is a graveyard of unsaid thoughts. But what if I told you those unsaid thoughts aren't dead? They're protected. They're refined. They're waiting for the right moment. Or maybe never needing a moment at all. The full truth is, a person who posts everything is loud in many rooms, but rarely heard in any. A person who never posts is quiet in every room, but impossible to ignore when they finally speak. For the last 15 years, social media rewarded the I-shaped personality. Dig one trench, personal brand, constant content, daily posting, and you win followers. It was a kind environment, consistent rules. Post every day, arrow. Get dopamine, arrow. Post more. But you don't live in that world anymore. Today's social media is a wicked environment. Algorithms change weekly. Trends die in 48 hours. Attention is fractured. The person who posts everything is fragile. One shadow ban, one bad take, one algorithm shift, and they're obsolete. But the observer? The one who never posts? They're anti-fragile. They've been quietly collecting data from thousands of feeds. They understand human behavior at a level posters never will. They've trained their nervous system to observe without reacting, to consume without needing to produce. This is far transfer at its finest. They take insights from politics, relationships, fitness, memes, news, and synthesize them internally. No need to broadcast. The value is in the depth, not the share count. You feel like an imposter because your profile is empty while everyone else's is full. You see friends getting likes, comments, validation. You think, I'm invisible. I'm behind. But you're misunderstanding the geometry of attention. You're not T-shaped, broad but shallow. You're not I-shaped, deep in one lane. You're O-shaped, the observer circle. A complete internal world. Multiple deep pillars of understanding connected by silent reflection. No bridge to the outside world needed, because the real bridge is inside you. The trap is trying to become a poster overnight. If you force yourself to post daily, you'll collapse. The people who successfully navigate this world practice what we call selective emergence. They stay silent for years. Then when they speak, the whole room listens. One thoughtful post every 6 months gets more real engagement than 365 shallow stories. I know a 34-year-old software engineer who never posted for 8 years. Silent profile, 0 stories. Then one day he shared a single thread about burnout in tech. No fancy graphics, just raw honesty. It went viral in his niche. Not because he had followers, but because he had depth. People felt seen. He didn't chase attention. Attention came to him. From an evolutionary perspective, this is redundancy in action. Animals that display everything get eaten first. The ones that observe, blend in, wait, survive longer. Your silence is camouflage. Your non-posting is energy conservation. If social media collapses tomorrow, or algorithms turn against creators, the posters panic. But you've been living offline all along. You have real friendships, real hobbies, real thoughts that aren't polluted by likes. You're not missing out. You're opting out, strategically. Understanding that your silence is a superpower is freeing. But it doesn't solve the immediate pain. The fear of being forgotten. The FOMO when everyone seems connected. The family asking, "Why don't you post pictures of your life?" The answer is simple. You don't owe the internet your life. Your value isn't in your visibility. It's in your clarity. Protect your attention like it's the most precious resource, because it is. The rare mindset of the non-poster is this: I don't need to prove I'm living. I just need to live. So if you're someone who never posts, drop A in the comments to let me know you're owning this mindset. And tell me, what's the last thing you almost posted but didn't? If this resonated, check the newsletter in the description. We go deeper into mental models like this every week. Subscribe if you want more psychology that actually helps you understand yourself. You're not invisible. You're just choosing depth over display. And in a noisy world, that's the rarest mindset of all.